What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Birdgang Uncensored with my boy, AK Eagle Uncensored. How you doing today, my guy?
How you doing, my guy? How you doing? Doing good, man. No, another hot Sunday, but everything's going great. How about you?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Just decided to get our first episode started here. What up, Joy Fighter Victory? Much love to you guys for showing up. So, tell them about the show, man. Tell them how we got together and started this first show. This is our very first show, and
Yes, sir.
you know, I'm excited. I don't know about you. Tell them what's up.
Yeah, me and Birdgang, we met about, what was it, a month ago, I'd say. And pretty much, we hit it off right on the get. You know, we've been best friends ever since. He has my number, I have his. We talk every day. And, I'm definitely trying to get more podcasts out here and a lot more collabs with a lot more people. And, me and him have a really good chemistry. We think a lot alike, and he's definitely my brother from another mother. He's a cool cat, and I love working with you, man. So, we've had history here this last month, and I'm ready to make more history with you now. So let's get it going.
Let's get it going. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff going on during the show during the season. We're gonna be doing post game shows. We're gonna be doing probably even some after pre-game shows and post-game
Yep.
shows. And we're just gonna keep you guys informed of our opinions of what's going on with our favorite team out here. The Eagles are definitely going to soar high this year. We both agree that we're winning at least 12 games this year. So everybody need to get on the bandwagon because this ship is sailed and it's time for us to score some touchdowns and win some games.
Yes. All right. Yes, it is a bromance for sure. I got plenty of bromances going on. I'm not sure who I'm even cheating on at this moment. Philly Foothills or Birdgang. So, you know,
It's all love around here, man. It's all love around here.
it is, man. It
You know,
is. Hey, just a quick announcement though, guys. Listen, I am at 161 subs. Okay. That is amazing. I thank each and every one of the Fuck You crew members out there and everyone that's in this stream right now. If you want to become a part of the Fuck You crew, please go like and subscribe to my channel. At 200 subs, giving away a vintage Eagles blanket. The shit is fire, it's awesome, and it's old school. So please go like and subscribe to my channel. Get me to 200 as fast as possible so I can get this blanket out to one lucky winner. So
and hopefully I'm that lucky winner. That is me so
you got the
sick.
baby blanket. You don't need a big blanket.
I need a big blanket too, goddamn. I am the big baby of the house. But yeah, guys, man, we talked about this a little bit earlier, and a little bit yesterday on our show. We definitely need to really be checking out this Carson Wentz situation.
Yeah.
We might not get that third round pick anymore. I know it was a big debate yesterday about it, but it seems like it's looking bad for us, guys. How you feel about that one?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was reading that what you just posted. Uh yeah, no, I made that video this morning or actually this afternoon I dropped a video, of the injury updates, and I kind of threw the Carson Wentz one in there because whether or not we want it to be, he is relevant for us for 1 year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's what it is. I hate talking about the motherfucker, but yet again, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, this is a shout out to Philly Foothills because he brought this point up to me earlier, and I'm going to use it because I was thinking it, but I didn't say it, and since he said it, he gets the credit for it. Um, this kind of is making me remember the D-Jack situation a little bit. If you
Mm-hmm.
recall, with his abdomen, he
Yeah.
chose not to have the surgery. He chose to rest and relax and hope it goes away, and then he ended up coming back, fucking around, and then having to have surgery. Carson has to be careful here, man. I mean, if so that his decision is to rest and relax it, and see if that takes it away, and you know, if it If it doesn't, he'll have surgery. Well, the longer that you put this off, the longer this kid's not going to play. You know what I mean? Like if he comes back and he's in for like one quarter and something happens or whatever, he's going to have surgery, and that puts him out even longer,
Mm-hmm.
which means that 70% is going to drop down. You know, I don't know, man. I can't put my faith in Carson Wentz anymore. You know, he's made of glass, and it's in my head now that we're getting a second round pick for it. And I hope to God that he does one good thing in his NFL career, and that's prove me wrong and make it a first.
Yeah, he.
If he wants to do anything from here on out, just make that a first, and I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right now he pissing me off, straight up.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah,
I'm gonna be even more pissed if it goes to that 70% mark, and then he decides to come back and be healthy. That means he was like, "Fuck you, Eagles. Fuck you. This is my last fuck you on the way out." And that's what I think he's trying to
dude.
do.
It would not even surprise me if it was already planned.
Right? He hurt his foot. That's the easiest thing to fake. Is your foot hurts. You know, I can get up right
Yeah.
now and limp and act like my damn foot's fucked up. You know? Like,
That's
come
wrong.
on,
I
Carson,
shouldn't
stop
talk
being a
like that.
goddamn pussy. Get up, go to the doctor, get your surgery, do whatever you need to do, and get back on that damn field. I ain't never seen 3 first-round picks for my Birds, man. I want to see it.
Yeah, no, I want to see it too, man. But you know what? The shitty part is we put all our trust in probably the easiest person to break in the NFL. I mean, we all thought Sam Bradford was bad. You know, we called him glass. I don't know who's bad anymore. Is it Sam Bradford or is it Carson Wentz? Because in my eyes, Carson Wentz has had more injuries than Sam Bradford now. Am I correct?
Right? At least for our team. Man, this is really irritating me, man. At the end of the day, 2 seconds and 2 firsts, you know what I'm saying? That's still 4 out of the top 50 players, hopefully. And definitely
Yeah,
if you don't play, it's gonna be a low second for sure. So, either way that's kind of good. But at the same time, I am so sick of this guy. You know what I'm saying? You cried your way out of the town. Now you're still sticking it to us like in the back while we're walking away from the situation. It's like you still got that knife trying to jab it in our backs. Like, here you go some more. Here you go some more. He might have to just
yeah.
call it quits. If he can't figure it out by the end of this, just quit already. Just get out of my face. you know?
Yo, you know, I want to put this into perspective for you. How crazy would it be if fucking Indy got Andrew Luck twice?
Right?
Think about it. He's almost 28, right? Or he is 28. He's 27 or 28. Carson is.
Yeah.
What if he gets injured this year, man? And he gets injured next year and next time, and he's just like, fuck it, I don't even want to play anymore. I can't roll out of bed without hurting, and I have a 1-year-old daughter, and I need to take care of her. Like, it's just not fucking worth it.
This guy's
Like,
playing.
yeah, he could easily fucking retire at 29 or 30 like Luck did, and then they're back in the same situation again, you know, because these injuries take tolls on people, man, mentally and physically. They truly do.
And he's already paid, you know?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
back up. He ain't got to worry about money for the rest of his life,
Mm.
you know? But we had to start the show off like that. I had to get that off my chest about Carson being a little baby. And he definitely needs to get back on that damn field because he is starting to,
I hope they trade for Nick Foles. I will laugh my ass off.
right? Shit. Nick, oh, thanks, Carson, for warming it up for me because here I come. Here I come.
I would. I want it to happen so bad, dude, because it's like
Say it.
you know when he got injured his second day here, the owner was like, "What the fuck did we just do?" You know that ran through his head. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's supposed to be your franchise quarterback here for the future, and Frank stuck his neck out for him. I promise you he did. You know, because I promise you Carson was not the Indianapolis Colts' owner's first choice. I
Right?
can almost guarantee that. You know, Carson being an Indy is totally Frank Wright.
Yeah.
So, I guarantee you there's a little sourness right now at the top of the organization in Indy. I don't know
Didn't
if you
I
feel
tell
that
you this?
way, but
He gets hurt all the time. Didn't I tell you this? But no,
yep,
you want me to go spend my paycheck and get this guy to our team, man. And now look at him hurt again. But
yeah,
like Philly Girl says right now, two picks is two and two picks through. 2-2, not
yeah.
that bad either. It's not the worst thing ever. But when you're just really excited to see, you know, three first round picks would be so much better than 2-2. So much better.
But that's why I never ever
Uh-oh, we have some technical difficulties
to trust
again.
play. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hold up. I got a storm coming through here, so it might get a little shaky. Um, but no, Carson Wentz has to play 70%. Like we have to know that he's going to do that, and I just don't. He's never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man. I don't have to even stress on it anymore. It's just you're going to have a lot more hope to get a first round than a second. So my mind's always been on a second because I don't trust Wentz. I don't.
And the more reports come out, it's starting to really sound like that Liz Frank thing. And we already know the outcome on that. If that's what it is, that's 3 to 6 months. And he
Yeah,
definitely ain't coming back after that. That's a wrap.
yeah, for sure.
You know. Let's get back to our team. How you feeling about
Yep,
Big Brooks being hurt, pulling his hammy?
I'm out, dude. It's first week, man. It's a hammy. Like I said, I've never pulled one. You know, like you said, you have. It took you like 2 weeks to get over it, but they have a lot more technology and way better medical shit than we do as, just everyday society. So he could probably bounce back from more, but it's just a hammy, man. That shit happens now and then. I don't think too much about it. Brooks is a beast. We know that. I have nothing but faith in this guy. He'll be fine. Just
Nice,
shake it
nice.
off.
And that's what's up. Yeah, he said what's Wentz so worried about? It's not like a backup could ever take the team to the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl. Right? He probably ain't worried about nothing. The only thing I can see him worried about is his health. Like he keep getting hurt, you know. And
The only reason that I say they get a QB, especially if it is a Liz Frank, is that's 6 to 7 weeks out, right? Okay. So you want to trust that Easton is going to be the guy for 6 or 7 weeks to lead this team until Wentz would get back, if that does become the outcome. And this is hypothetical. All right. Can you truly sit there and tell me that you believe Easton can keep this team relevant in 5 to 6 weeks? Because I've heard he's been trash so far in training camp. So if that's the case, you're not going to want to start 0-5, and then when Wentz comes back in, make this guy like work his ass off to just make the playoffs. Correct? You're going to want a quarterback that can at least come in, win 3 or 4 games until he could play. So
mm-hmm.
that's why I'm saying you might have to look at a quarterback. It just all depends on how this all shapes out, from resting and relaxing, which I don't think he should. I think he should just have the surgery, get it done, and forget about it. But hey, whatever. You got to learn a lesson, so it is what it is. But
What up, Nikki? Yeah, that pick's done. But like Nikki says here, the biggest part of it is we'll have that money off the books. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Like, no more worried about the big old cap hit from Carson. And
yep,
I really feel like even next year, we might be cleaning out the books a little bit more. Everybody's thinking, oh, yeah, we got 45 million, going into next year. But I see some more money coming in from this year in terms of Zach Ertz and Barnett, if Barnett don't show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? So with both of
plus
those
you
guys,
have to add Dillard in there too.
yeah, Diller too. So that could be a lot more money off the books. And then depending on the play of these young guys, like I really want to see Marlon step up. Maybe it's my USC fandom of me, but I think he's a beast. I watched him play. He's a monster down there. Everybody's saying, even freaking Fletcher Cox is saying Williams is a monster, doing big things. And when Fletcher's saying he's a monster, you know what I'm saying? The guy that could be possibly taking over your job and you're still giving him
Yeah,
compliments. then you know the guy must be legit. And if these guys are legit, I'm sorry. I love Fletcher the most, but I think he might be out the door next year. Or at
Next
least
year, yeah. Next year,
or
yeah. Oh.
or at least restructuring that contract.
Listen, man, I would even go as far to saying this, okay? If these young guys come out here and they do really well this year, and Gannon feels come week 6 or 7, that Williams can do exactly what Fletch does, you might see Fletch go right before the trade deadline this year. I
Ooh,
don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know because
that.
it just all depends on where we stand too come that time.
Mm-hmm.
If we're winning, then probably not. More than likely, 99% he's not going anywhere till probably next year. But if we're only at 3 or 4 wins,
Mm-hmm.
you might see him be moved.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, thinking that way, why not? It's just more money for you next year. And if you're only at 4 wins come week 8 or 9, what are you losing at that point? But it also depends on what the standings are in the NFC East too. If it's
Yeah.
still winnable, you kind of have to keep him. So, you know what I mean?
And it goes with two more players is Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson's another guy we love, and Lane Johnson's the best right tackle in the game. But now starting next year, we don't backload his contract so much that he's going to be like a 20-something $million cap hit next year. And I can also see him if
Yeah.
he gets hurt or anything banged up this year being on the move. Like there's a possibility we can go into next year with like 3 of our star players not even on the roster come the off season and be over the cap like 100 million or like 60, $70 million, $80 million starting fresh all over again, having all the money in the world to pick up whatever free agents we want. And Nikki, I heard it was just a lower body and it wasn't a
Yeah.
big deal.
No, I know about that. I read up on it. What it was is that he actually was running a route. The ball was thrown low because he was being tightly covered. He went down to grab it, and when he did, I don't know if it was when he landed or while he was going down, he just awkwardly twisted his knee a weird way, and he just tweaked it. So it's nothing major. He should be out there this week sometime coming up. So, it's all good. He's fine. It's no problem.
What up, big coach? One Rock Tree. Thank y'all for joining the chat. Everybody in the chat, please hit that like. Go subscribe to our channels. If you're not subscribed, hit that like right now so we can keep bringing some more fire content. What's up? One Tree Rock says, top 3 D line in NFL this year. I agree. And I
Yep.
think we got a top 3 defense. You know,
Um,
all those pieces. Top 3 defense, man. What you think?
I'll say top 5. Yeah,
Top
I'd
5?
like to say we're four
I'll
or
give it.
five,
I'll take
but
top
yeah,
5.
I'd say top 5. But no, realistically though, bro, we're gonna be in the top 10. If not the top 5, we'll definitely be in the top 10. Like, no doubt. Top 5 is a stretch, but I believe we can do it. Like I told you last night, man. It just all depends on the dedication and the hard work that these young guys put out. We all know what the vets can do. But if these young guys come in here and they work their ass off and they learn this playbook, sky's the limit for this team, dude. It really is.
Definitely. I think they're working their ass off. So that's what I'm saying. Top 3, baby. We're going top 3. We're banging heads. We're going to lead the league in picks. We're going to lead the league in sacks. And we're going to lead the league in possession. That means the defense
I actually like the tackle for loss.
tackle for loss. Yeah. I meant possession for the offense, meaning because we're going to always be giving them the ball back, so they're going to keep the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does anyone else feel like we need a veteran receiver? I'm starting to think we do. I don't. I don't think we need any more receivers, to be honest. I think right now I'm at a final point where I'm just like, let who's on the team play it out till they do roster cuts. Now, if anybody gets hurt, if anybody sucks ass, then worry about bringing someone in. But you got to cut the guy that sucked to bring someone else in. In terms of that, Anybody else still on this team right now? Let's keep them on. Let them do their thing until it's cut time. What about you?
Who's your vet, Ewing? Now I'll tell you one I wouldn't mind who is out there, and you could probably get him cheap, and he would be good for them. I believe so, and that's Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to bring Larry Fitzgerald in for a year to kind of mentor these kids, I would be down for that.
You know what? I never even thought about that. Larry Fitz would be a
Yeah.
perfect guy. And I used to play drafting Larry Fitzgerald in the Eagles jersey. I already know what he looks like in one. From Madden. And that would be nice. He's
Yeah.
slow as hell, but he knows how to get open. He definitely is,
Yeah.
teaching
Like I said, a
all this
mentor role.
stuff.
He wouldn't play that much.
Like if
That's
you
what I was saying. A mentor role. He wouldn't play that much.
and if you brought
It's more of a.
and if you bought Larry in, I think that would definitely mean no more Ward. Cause that is, Ward spot, basically. That sure-handed, not too fast guy that's on the team that can help out. You know what I'm saying? So if you brought Larry in, I think that'd be no more Ward.
Well, Vic, Antonio Brown's back with the Bucks, so that's not possible. Yeah, you were right on point with me, man. Yeah, Fitzgerald's my best option. Like I said, he doesn't have to play. He's a mentor. He can only play like, you know, 10 snaps a game, if that. But he doesn't need a lot. He doesn't need a major role in this offense. He's there for moral support, for,
Third down.
advice.
He's there for third downs. You know?
Yeah.
Hey Larry, go catch me a first down real fast, buddy.
Right?
Okay, coach,
Exactly.
I got you. I got you. Just throw me the
Yeah.
ball, Jay Hurts. I got it. Boom.
Yeah.
First down, moving on. He said, Run Tree Rock says, Fletch will retire an Eagle.
I
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
I hope so.
I hope so. But I'm just saying, like, money, the NFL is a business too. And all these old guys from their contracts getting pushed back so much, that's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money and dead money for players that if they don't perform this year and do what they got to do, you know, we paying them all this quarterback money, and then if they're not playing that starter Pro Bowl level, then they don't need to get that kind of cash.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
better for
I
our general. We got we're hitting that point where it's like some of our favorite players are gonna start leaving the team. And we're gonna be mad about it. Remember what happened when Dolph left? Remember what happened to D Jax when he left? Shady. And those guys were still in their prime when they left, so we were even more pissed that Chip came in and messed
yeah.
our team up like that. But these guys actually been playing for a long time and playing at a high level to the point where it's like now it's kind of hitting just like kind of JPP. You don't want them to go out like JPP. You know what I'm saying? Just collecting a check, not doing nothing, having to come out every second and third play because he can't deal
Yeah.
with it no more. And I know these guys got some years left, but you got to sell high. That's a business decision. You got to sell high so we can get the most back. If we wait too long, we're going to have all this dead money and we're not going to get nothing special in return.
Yeah, that's
Won't this
why I've
be a
always
huge
been.
factor? Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like that is something that I've always been torn on. With this team, especially this year. You know, we do need to go younger. I understand that, and you do want a good mix of vets and young guys. That's how you develop. That's you heard Howie talk about it. That's the development process. You need that. But yeah, you just can't let Fletch go right now. You can't. Like he said, unless Williams does really well, dude. Yeah, but like I said, that's why I'm torn because it's bad, dude. Like I want to get rid of our vets so our young guys can develop and play more, but I understand that we can't get rid of them all. It's a bad thing. It really is.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. But even like, what about Lane? We're talking about Fletch, but how you guys feel about if we had to get rid of Lane next year? Let me hear it in the comments. Would you be mad if we had to get rid of Lane and his $26 million cap hit? Or do you think our backups are good enough to keep our offense going at a high enough level to succeed? You can answer it too, dog.
Okay. I was waiting on the chat, but yeah, I can. Um, you know, I love Lane and I want him to retire as an Eagle, but once again, man, I really think highly on Herbig and Driscoll. They've proven some things last year, and you know we got to develop them a little bit more. But who knows? I mean, Driscoll might be able to be ready for that next year. That's what's so hard, man. As long as these guys perform and they still play, we, I want to keep them. But I can't answer these questions,
Well,
my
let's
guy.
go back
I
to last
can't.
2 years then. Here we go. I know that's what we're here though. We're here to talk about this touchy situation. Let's
I know.
talk
I know.
about the last 2 years, just with those two players alone. Do you feel like Lane Johnson and Fletcher Cox have earned the paycheck? Have they earned the bag or not?
Are we talking about a new contract like 3 4 years, or are we talking about just 1 year contracts from here on out until they're done?
I'm
What are
talking.
we talking?
I'm talking about have they earned the contract that they got right now? The salary cap, the hit that we're taking right now for them.
Well, Lane, yeah. I mean, Lane. He last year he was injured. I mean, he did play way more than JP through his injury, and he was effective. But in the end, I don't take anything away from Lane. Lane is a monster. He's a beast. He is what it means to be an Eagle. Everyone will tell you that Lane is Lane. There is no one else other than Lane. He's the guy. You know, he sets the tone. He does it all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think he definitely performs up to his contract. Um, but that's why I said that's why I'm shaky on Cox, because 8 sacks for 20 mil, that's a tough one to swallow. You
Yeah.
know, but Lane, he actually does his job. And he's effective with it. Yeah, Cox does his, and I understand he's a disruption in the run game as well. His stats might not always show it in the sacks. But listen, I can't excuse that. You're the second ranked defensive tackle in the NFL. And, I know he's not Aaron Darnold. I know he's not a freak like him, but he in his own right is just as good in a way. And he gets double teamed, and he can't sometimes deal with that. So that's just stuff we have to look at. Like you even said it. Aaron Darnold, he gets double triple teamed and still ends up with 20 sacks a year
All the time.
all the time. So
And last I
in a
checked, it
way,
wasn't
why
better
can't Cox
than
do it?
Aaron
I don't
Donald.
know.
Because Aaron Donald's shorter, right, and stocky, strong, but
Yeah,
Fletcher's bigger and fast too. So it's like that's
yeah,
not the excuse anymore. You can't be like, oh, you got triple and quadruple teamed when Aaron does. They move Aaron around too. They move Fletcher around. So it's not you still got the same advantages as Aaron's getting. You can't say you. I think I even would say go out too far and say Fletch got a better supporting cast than Aaron.
yeah.
Would you agree?
Well, and see that's exactly what I'm saying. The chats even say gives more than just sacks. Cox is very disruptive and run. That's why I made sure to say that. Yeah, he does have other attributes that are really good to him. But you can't sit there and tell me Aaron Donald isn't good on the run. I mean, he's just as effective. You know, I mean, he for us though, Cox is what we need. You know, I don't know. It's really fucking hard, man. It's because I don't want to get rid of him, but I know if we do, I get it why we did.
With Lane, it would all come down to health with me. It's like we can't
Yeah,
keep riding this train. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He can't just play a couple of games, give us six, maybe 8 games out of 17, and then still thinks that, oh, because he was dominant those 8 games. When he's playing, he's in the game, he's healthy, he's the best. Period. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Brooks. When Brooks is in a game, he's healthy, he's the best. When they're both in the game, they're healthy. That's the best right side
Yeah.
in football. Period. In the
Well, no,
story. But when they're
I know,
not
and
healthy, that's not benefiting our team. And these guys get paid a lot of money.
yeah, no, I agree, man, and Rock is right. They never move Fletch around. This year, I guess supposedly he's going to be on defensive end, DT, everywhere. He'll be lined up everywhere.
They do
Maybe
move.
that will
They
affect
move
it.
Fletch
Maybe that will be good,
before. That wouldn't be
huh?
nothing new. Fletch would have been on the end before. In their NASCAR package, Fletch was in the end.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he'll be there more often though. Like they're gonna move him. He's never just gonna stay in the middle. He'll be on this right end, left end, middle. Like he's gonna be everywhere on the line. That's what I'm saying. Like right, left, middle, everywhere. You know, and more often. Not just in the middle 90% and then 10% here. It's gonna be sporadic everywhere. That might help him produce more sacks because I mean, or it's going to help other people produce sacks on this team. Because maybe they'll still double team him if he is on the defensive end side. Maybe they'll double team him with the right guard and right tackle, and then that'll leave all the rest of them open. I don't know, but I do want to see how he performs in this defensive scheme.
And of
I
course,
think Cox, huh?
I was gonna say that what Vic was saying. I was like, of course he does. He is the second best. But if we're just talking
Yeah,
about the difference, I know you're like still it's like debating apples and oranges or whatever in terms of like Fletcher is the better run stopper, Aaron is the better sacker, pass rusher. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Aaron does that too. Like he still stops the run with the sacks as opposed to just stopping the run and doing all right in the sack category. Like I feel like Fletcher definitely should have more sacks.
yeah.
You know,
Well, and
what was the
Ewing,
most
I
sacks
get it.
Fletcher?
Oh, go ahead, bud.
I was gonna say, what was the most sacks Fletcher had in the season? Like 9 or 10,
12, I think.
12?
12, I think. But that's the thing, Ewing. And yeah, when he was not, you're basing that off last year though. You're basing that off Jim Schwartz's stick fucking defense for the last 5 years. I
Oh yeah,
can't promise you with Cox being out in JG's defense that our defense is going to get gashed.
and we were gassed
That's
with Cox in the game, and
yeah.
Schwartz's defense. So that ain't
Yeah.
nothing. We kept getting slashed.
So I mean I like to think a lot of our defensive issues over the last 5 years was scheme based. And I get that's why a lot of you people sit here and you get comments like this. We get gashed. Yeah, we used to, but you don't know if we're going to with JG's defense. JG's defense might actually still hold up without Cox being in there. We don't know that. But
And the
I'm not going to sit here and kick us down before we even know an answer. You know.
other part of that, we got two studs defensive
Yeah.
rookies that we didn't have on our team last year.
Yeah.
Like if these guys pan out the way they should pan out, then bam, you got your replacement. Plus, we're forgetting about Hargraves. He still hasn't even played to his Pro Bowl level yet for our teams. He started coming on at the end of last season, but who knows in the right defense what he's going to do this year.
Well, see, and Vic, that's why I've always said, you have to think future here. Cox is what, 31? Like at this point, Cox's career is just going to level out. Like if he was going to get 20 sacks, he would have done that 5 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting this guy to come out and get 20 sacks at 31. If he does that, my mind will be fucking blown. Like, if he was going to do that, he would have done that at 26, 27, 28. You know what I'm saying, Birdgang.
Yeah.
If anything, y'all should just come out here and expect this man to get 8 sacks like he did last year. He's going to start leveling off. He's not going to go high, drop down to 8, and then at 31 just automatically fly right back up. Like it doesn't work that way. He's getting older. He's getting worn out and tired. He's been playing for what? How many years now?
Oh, wow. That's been in the league for at least 7, right?
I thought it was even longer than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's my point though. Like you can't expect this guy to come out here and all of a sudden produce 15, 17, 18 sacks now. He's 31, man. And that's what I'm saying. I'm tired of holding on to these guys too long. Right now, I get it. Yeah, we can use Cox, but do you want to use him for the next 2 years? And then if he says, hey, I still got room left and we move him, then he's worth nothing? I'd rather get something for him than nothing at all. I mean, I'm just tired of screwing ourselves. That's the only reason why I say I'm okay and I'm torn with it, but I'm okay with it because we screw ourselves on these things. We did it with Wentz, we did it with JP, we did it with, you know, Deshaun, we did it with Alshon. We just always keep screwing ourselves, and I just don't want to do that anymore.
And in terms of can't call him studs yet, I watched Marlon play at USC. He is a beast, straight up. And then you've already heard Fletcher Cox. Like, this is the man himself saying that Williams is a beast. So it's like, if he's a professional and one of the best in the game, I'm pretty sure he can tell if, you know, these guys are good or not. But I understand what you're saying. Like, you can't really say it yet until they prove it. But at the same time, you know, everything's pointing towards these are going to be two nice pieces. Then we still got a couple of other ones. What? Who else we got on there? We got Raycon Williams on there. We got Ridgeway on there. Hassan Ridgeway still there. We
Yeah.
still got some more pieces. Hargrave. Imagine Hargrave, Ridgeway, Marlon, Williams. That's still a formidable defensive line and still better than a lot of defensive lines out there in the league right now.
Well, and that's the point I tried to make to you last week, dude, in one of our lives. You have to look at something. All our money is tied up in the DTs. Like, no fucking lie. All right, Cox is making 20 million. Hargraves is making 30. And I don't even know what Ridgeway makes. And I'm not sure what Williams is making. But between Hargraves and Cox is $50 million.
Mm-hmm.
That is a shit ton of money for one position. Like, and when you're paying a backup more money than your starter, and then you draft Williams in the third round, to me, that's telling me Cox's time is coming to an end. Because you're already paying his backup more, and you just drafted a dude in the third.
And what was Marlon drafted in? He was drafted in like the fifth or sixth.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's
So
cheap.
To me, that's just the front office putting it in your face, like, hey, it's coming. Be prepared. We have a lot of money in that DT, and that's way too much. You don't need $50 million tied into a DT. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 50 million, dude, between two people. $50 million. That's fucking outrageous, man. And that's why I said it's got to be Cox. Hargraves is only 27.
Yeah,
He's got a
Hargrave.
long career ahead of him yet. They brought him in here and paid him $30 million for a reason. They
Yeah.
drafted Williams third round for a reason. They got Ridgeway for a reason. Like, the
But
writing is on the wall. It's just how long until it is there.
I can see a scenario where if Hargrave doesn't play that great this year, and Cox does go back to form and ball out this year, trading away
Could be
Hargrave.
Hargrave.
Like, one of those two
Yeah,
guys is probably going to be done this year.
exactly.
What up,
And
JP?
that's the thing. The only reason I say it's not going to be Hargraves is because of his age. But unless, like you said, unless he comes out here and he's straight fucking bum, then you got to get rid of him.
Because we all watched Fletch whenever it was late in the season. We needed those wins. You know what I'm saying? He does dominate a game, but it's like, why don't you do that the whole season, every game? You should. That's what makes Aaron so good. Is no matter what, every game Aaron goes out and balls. And that's what you get paid to do. That's what Fletch gets paid to do, to ball. He gets paid all that money, and no one will be questioning his position on the team right now if he balled out every game. So.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to pull up Aaron Donald's stats and look at his run. His run stuffing and his tackles during the run, and then look at Cox's to actually be able to give you the proper analyst of that. So I'm going to do that. But if Cox is more effective in the run game than Darnold, Darnold's just better at sacks than what Cox is, then you might have an argument there. But if Darnold hasn't beat in the run pass or in the run game as well, then there
Or
isn't an argument,
if they're
if you know what
even.
I mean. Or even. Well, yeah, or even. I guess that
Because he
works.
got the sacks, way more sacks, like way more
Hmm.
sacks. So if they're still coming up even in a run, and I know Donald's,
Yeah,
it's like trying to compare elite, but everybody
yeah.
considers Fletch elite too. So that's the reason why we can't compare the two. Like it's not like Fletch is some rookie or something like that. This guy's been in the league balling for a while. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him play at elite levels earlier in his career where he was dominant the whole season. And like you said, he had a double digit sacks or something like that before, to the point where we have a high expectation for this guy. And that's the reason why he got such a fat contract. So it's like, remember we
Wait,
talked
wait,
about how
wait, 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 wait. Darnold is 85. Fletch is 56. What do you mean by that, Rock? Is that the running stats?
but we even talked about that too, Rock. I think Fletch has better cast around him. That should take up more pressure. BG's a Pro
Yeah.
Bowl and that he played right next to BG. You know what I'm saying? All these guys, Hargrave too. Even when he didn't have Hargrave, we've had some other guys. Who was that dude from the Ravens that came over for those couple of years? He did get with us. What was his name? Who played with him on the Super Bowl team?
Oh, Chris Long.
No, the defensive tackle. The defensive
Oh, on
tackle.
our team.
Yeah. Remember, he played a good year, but then like the next year he got hurt.
Trying to think of who that was.
This was on our team, man.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to think of who it was though. I can't
Before
remember.
Hargrave, we had uh, uh
Tim Jernigan. Thank you, Rock.
Jernigan. Yeah, Timmy
Yeah.
Jernigan. And Tim Jernigan was a beast. And then
Yeah, he just can't stay healthy. That's
yeah,
Jimmy's problem, man. Because he came from Baltimore. I was excited actually to get him. I was like, well, if we can keep him healthy, man, he's going to be a solid person. Right there next to Cox, and just didn't end up that way. It's sad, but it didn't.
yeah.
And then we
What up,
also had Malik
Shakes in
Jackson
the
as well.
building? What up, Shakes?
What's up, Joey? Thank you for coming, my guy. Well, and remember, we also had Jackson last year, Malik Jackson.
Yeah,
He was
Malik
there.
Jackson played 2 years
Yeah.
too. But then I don't know. I think after Malik, where did he get from? He playing from Jacksonville, right? And then he
Yep.
went to Denver, and then
Yep.
came to us. Like when he left Jacksonville, I think he started. I think he got hurt or something, and he started to go downhill. But yeah, like so, Flex has always had somebody on the side of him to take off some pressure. And like I said, who can name the other three players on the Rams defensive line right now? Can you?
I can't.
Anybody in
Not
the
without
chat? Can
googling
you
it.
guys
Not without
name the other three
googling
players?
it.
Yeah, without googling, can you guys sit here and tell me the other three players on the line with Aaron Donald right now?
I do know one at one time was Chris Long. Well, no, Chris Long wasn't even there as
No,
a Ram, was he? When
no,
Darnold was there, what?
he wasn't.
Yeah, so he didn't even have fucking Chris Long then if he wasn't. So yeah, I don't know who the three are. Honestly, I don't.
And that was did he play with um Quinn before Quinn went to Dallas? Did he play with Quinn? Michael Brockers, okay, that's
Yeah,
one
but they
guy.
didn't draft Michael Brockers, did they? They signed him, right? Just like last year or something, or
But
2 years ago.
that's one guy. He just said Michael
Yeah.
Brockers. So you can think of all these years that Donald's been more dominating than Fletch. Like we can't even. We literally are struggling to try to name other cast members that played with him that make him great to help take the pressure off. Fletch has been consistently lately getting good players, helping them take the pressure off him. And it seems like he's kind of relaxing with it.
Yeah, I mean, we had 49 sacks last year, my guy. You know, we were third in the NFL. And out of 49 sacks, Fletch only had 8 of those.
Yeah, that's not good. Not to get paid the contract. Now, if Fletch is getting like 10, $15 million a year, 8 sacks, I roll with that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when you're over the 20 mark, that's quarterback money. You know? When you make a
Yeah.
quarterback money at any other position, you know what I'm saying? From offensive tackle, defensive tackle, linebacker, running back, anything but size of quarterback, making quarterback money, you have to show eliteness. You have to put up elite stacks to earn that money and for that money to be justified.
Yeah.
Only have 2 DTs on their roster. What, Brockers and Aaron? That's it? Total?
Aaron's not a DT. He's a right end, isn't he? Or a left end? Isn't he a defensive end?
He plays both.
Oh. I always thought he lined up on the outside more than in the end.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They did play a 3-4. Have they always been playing a 3-4 since he's been there? Nope.
Yeah, honestly, man, I don't pay
Who the
much
hell is
attention
Sean
to the
Robertson?
Rams.
Never even heard of that guy.
Yeah, I don't even. He must be a rookie, right? Because I don't even know that name, or at least a 1 year.
You can say the DBs help with, but they just got Ramsey last year.
No, he's been there 2 years.
What?
This is his third year.
This is
coming up.
third year?
He's going in his third, yeah.
It's been that long so far? Huh. But
Yeah.
still, he's been, how long Aaron's been doing this stuff? He's been doing it before Ramsey got there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he's been doing that at least, I don't know, 5, 6 years at least before.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier. If Brooks, or even if, Lane doesn't stay healthy, both of those guys, man, it's time for them to go. That's too much money. We can spend the money. It's not like there's not other free agent players that's going to be available next year. We can always sign it. Just like when Patty Mahomes' offensive line got hurt in the Super Bowl. What they do? Release those players and bought 2 new players in.
Yeah.
2 new stars. Just like that. Boom. And when you sign a free agent, you can move the money around again to the point where you're not taking a huge cap hit in the first place. So yeah. And Cost, that's what we're talking about, Shakes. Like, Cost definitely need to step it up this year. It's time for him to do it. If it's any time,
$20 million, man. $20 million.
Yeah.
You've got to do something. 8 sacks is not worth $20 million.
And I don't even know if Victory was Phillips there the whole time that Donald's been there. I thought
No. Wade Phillips has only been there since Sean McVay's been there.
Because he's been he was the Cowboys defensive coach, right?
Yeah. And then he retired. He came out just because of Sean McVay.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think Wade Phillips is even there anymore, is he? Didn't he just retire again?
Mm-hmm.
Like last year or something?
How many of those sacks were? Because
exactly. Yeah, he's gone.
Too. But you still gotta get them too. You don't think the no-namers that I don't think that Donald has all their sacks, right? I think.
Oh, you don't have them all.
They have a lot of sacks too, but he has a majority of them, and he put pressure on the plays that he's not getting sacks too. Like those things, I understand. His flesh does put pressure. Yes, that's why he's a better run defender. I personally think than Donald. But to get the $20 million, you gotta do both.
Yep.
And that's just how I feel. You gotta do both.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. And this is the conversation that I had a while back too. Is I'm tired of paying people for what they were and not who they are. Cox is not who he was. Yeah, he's still disruptive. He still is a great player, but he's not a $20 million player anymore. We got to stop paying him like he's a $20 million fucking player. That's my only concern. Like I told you, this whole thing is about not being in a hole that we were just in. You know, I'm tired of being in that hole. I'm tired of, not having money. I'm tired of looking like shit. Like, just do it right.
Yes or no to which one?
What do you mean?
It seems like everybody, we got a poll in there. Do you want Fletch to stay or go? Seems like everybody's going stay. Am I right?
Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. That's why I said if he does not produce right this year at the beginning of the year before the trade deadline, and we're only at like 3-4 wins, he's probably gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're not even in contention come week 7 for a playoff spot, I do not see us holding on to him. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather have that 20 million for next year and bring in another veteran DT who's younger and can produce than hold on to him. I mean,
Yeah.
in all
I'm
honesty.
a free agent. $10 million if you got me 8 sacks or 7 sacks
Yeah.
all day. I keep paying you 10 million, keep producing because I have more money to put other places to make sure that our defense is going to be all right. I'm more upset with the fact that we're paying Derek Barnett so much. I'm okay with Cox. Yeah, and I'm okay with Cox too for right now. You know, I'm not even okay with Barnett at all. He needs to go ASAP. Out of here. You know, he's not even going to start this year. Even the coaches are seeing that Sweat is better. I knew when the moment I watched Sweat highlights in college, and when we drafted Sweat, I knew he was going to end up starting. I knew he wasn't going to start right away because he had definitely needed to fix his knee, let his knee heal up and strengthen that knee a little bit more. But I knew Sweat was going to start as soon as he was fully healthy, and he's fully healthy. We're seeing a big difference, man. We're seeing a huge difference. Fact, Vicks. D. Barnes is robbing us fucking blind. Yes, he is. He's
Yeah.
robbing us super blind. But I really don't think he's gonna make it past by the trading deadline. I think he's gonna be out of here for sure.
I'm telling you, man, I would try and figure out a way to trade Derek Barnett for Chandler Jones. Somehow, some way, I'd figure it out.
And I agree with One Tree Rock that there isn't another Aaron Donald, but the only person that is compared to him is Cox.
But
So the reason
yeah,
why we're comparing Cox to him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's still, we're acting like there's not still like another 10 to 15 great defensive tackles in the league. There are young studs out there that do big things all the time. But in
yep,
terms of in the elite two, that's 1 and 2 right there. But some
yep,
people might even argue there's other people. There's a couple other DTs that you can put in that conversation as well. But it's kind of the difference between like running backs. A lot of people think Henry's so far up there, and the next running back kind of like starts right here. He has that much leeway over the next starting running back. You know, but
yeah.
is he getting that much money?
Who?
Donald, how much Donald get paid?
Oh hell, I don't know. I I don't know much about the Rams, dude. I don't pay attention to them that much. Like I know their team. I can name players who are on it, the ones who are significant. But other than that, I don't know what their contracts are and stuff. Hold on, there was one in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mill Williams. That's what they're saying, man. They're saying this guy's a super stud, and he's a big pickup.
yeah,
And Cox is even saying it. So in terms of like building your team, you can drag it on. If he continues to if he gets another 6 Like say Cox come in the season, he only gets like 5. He puts all the pressure in the world. He has a decent season, but he's only getting like 5, 6 sacks. Are you gonna want to keep paying him the money, or are you gonna want to go ahead and get rid of him? Why you still can? Why people still think he's great? Like
Yeah.
Cox, you traded Cox, you might be able to get a first round draft pick for him. What do you think about that?
It,
Okay.
all all depends on who's the team, I'd say. But I mean, if not, dude, you can get a really good fucking second for it
Mm-hmm.
easily. A really good second. You know, but I don't know if people would be willing to give a first because of his age and only maybe having 3 or 4 good years left on him. But I would not say he could not. Get the fuck out of here! Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Are you saying that
What?
Donald only gets paid $1.8 million? Is that what you're saying?
No, that better not be real. That better not be real.
Oh, what he's saying is he tested the same as Aaron Donald when he came out. That's what Vic's saying about that.
Yeah, he's not comparing him. He
Yeah.
test wise, he's the same.
Saying that if anybody can be that explosive, it's this guy. Donald signed
Yeah,
him for 8 million
8
plus
mil.
1.8 against the cap. That is awesome. That is
How?
awesome.
How did they pull that off? That's what I want to know.
But I was telling people that even when they're talking about getting Howard still, like, oh, that's too much money for our cap. Dude, you can pay these guys huge signing bonuses that does not go against your cap to knock out some of that money. It's just the point of you giving them all the money up front before they did anything for you.
Yeah, but bro, you're pretty
And
much
a lot
telling
of
me you're
teams don't
paying
like to do
Aaron
that.
Donald ten
But
million
you can
dollars.
make
That's pretty much what he's saying right there. They're paying him $10 million, and we're paying Cox 10 extra million, and he plays better than Cox. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you're telling me that
oh.
Aaron Donald only makes $10 million? Is this the last year of his contract then?
The next year
Oh,
nine
okay.
million against the
23 and
cap.
24, it's 14.
But still,
That's not bad.
that's
That's
not 20.
yeah. That's fucking
That's still a
awesome.
deal.
See, that's good
Who's the
fucking
Rams GM?
management. That's good management right there.
Damn,
That's
that's
crazy.
that's good shit right there.
Yeah. Props to whoever their GM is.
So what do
Dude,
you guys?
Donald should be way more than that. Way more than that.
The one tree said he was the highest paid one in the one player DT in the league.
Who, Donald?
That's what he said up there, but I don't see how that's possible with only 1.8 against the cap. That's neat. Yeah, that dude's good. I heard about him.
Yeah, Ewing, it is unbelievable. How the fuck do you get Aaron Donald for 14 and we're stuck at Cox with 20? That's Howie.
He said, "Bro, tell the whole truth. Donald's contract was front loaded."
Was it? I don't know.
So he's saying like when he first got that contract, he was paid a bunch up front, like and signing bonuses and stuff like that, or did he ever have a cap hit? Because that's what I'm saying. You can manipulate the contract to the point where you keep getting bonuses and not really taking as big as a cap hit.
Yeah, no, it would be backloaded, not front. Because if you're paying him less at the beginning and paying him more at the end, it's backloaded. Now, unless his signing bonus right there on the spot, like he was guaranteed like $60 million or some shit right on the spot. Like, I don't know that.
Like $20 million signing bonus. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, like I don't know that detail, but still though, 14 million, that's really fucking good. I don't care what the fuck you paid him as a signing bonus guaranteed. 14 million, that's good.
So what we playing Hargraves?
30 million,
Okay, that's horrible.
right? Right?
Hey guys, who do you guys really want to see next week once these pads come on? Who do you want to see make the biggest impact?
This year?
Well, next week when we get these pads on in practice.
Oh, Kayvon Wallace, my guy. 100%, hands down. I want to see him take that safety position and run with it.
His contract will 19. He got 9 mil, 20, 17 mil. What the fuck? Huh. Yeah, Kayvon
Wait,
Wallace.
what? His
I don't.
contract is. Oh, okay. In 19, he got 9 million. In 20, he got 17 million. So in 2019, he only made $9 million. In 20, he made 17 million. Last year, his contract was 17, and then this year, from what he's saying,
It's 9.
is 8 mil. Or no, 9 mil, and then in 23 and 24, it's 14. So
That's crazy still.
yeah, no, he's still cheaper than fucking Cox. Yeah,
Not
no, that's crazy.
892,000. But that was before, like his first contract, they didn't even know he was gonna be the greatest of all time like that. So, but yeah, who do you guys want to see next week once these pads come on, guys? Come on, throw me out some players.
Yeah,
I really want to see this offensive line. I want to see someone step up in the offensive line category and who's gonna win the battle between Dillard. I want us to know that within the next 2 weeks who's going to be the starter at left tackle. Because whoever that is, they need to start getting that camaraderie with the other starters and making sure that they are in sync, poetry in motion, ready to roll. So that's my player. I'm saying, come next week, I want to see Mylata or Dillard win the spot.
well, I'm gonna give you my opinion. Malata wins it. Dillard gets traded. That's my opinion.
One Tree Rock says he wants to see Davion Taylor. Yeah, I want to see him too. Is this just one? Is he one of them short Olympic guys? He's
Yeah.
looking all special in his shorts, doing big things in his shorts. But once the pads come on, he can't lay that wood. Because we need a linebacker that's going to be laying that wood this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see backs making it out
Mm-hmm.
of the backfield laying wood on them. You know? Like, I think when we run, you know, I want to see these guys laid the fuck out every chance possible. Not when you see our guys hit the guys and they're bouncing off the guy, but making a tackle. Like, oh no, I want to see them laying the wood, destroying people.
Sorry, I lost connection there for a second.
Hell yeah, you're going to open practice? Hell yeah, my guy. You get to see them live. Are you going to be able to take your camera
Hey,
there?
I'll be down there on the 22nd. I'll be down there on the 22nd, Rock. So hit me up, man. I'll meet up
Both
with you
y'all are going to be there. Damn, man. I told, man,
on the 22nd.
I'm about to move to Philly. I swear. I'm in a moving to Philly. This career is taking me over.
Dude, I only live an hour out of Philly, man. That's where it's at. That way, when you go into Philly, you just go in for the day and then you leave. You know, that's the way to go. I like living in the country, though. I like my four wheelers and dirt bikes and stuff. You know.
That's tight too. I'm a country
Yeah.
guy. Birdgang said lay in the wood 3 times. Lay that wood.
Yeah. No, I think we're gonna get a lot out of Bradley and Taylor this year. So I'll agree with Rock on that. Bradley and Taylor, I believe they both take big steps this year. You know, so I'm really excited for this linebacking core, man. No lie.
And I want to see Wilson. I want
Yes.
Wilson to prove that he was a guy. It wasn't just a fluke last year. He didn't just come in out of those two all-star linebackers getting hurt and come in and just, scraped up the whatevers that was left since neither one of them played. I want him to see him to come in and he should be dominant middle linebacker this year. The best, hands down. Better even than Taylor, better than Bradley, better than Singleton, better than all those guys. He should be the man, and it should be a very clear-cut picture of him being the man straight from the jump with the pads on.
Dude, I hope Williams and Singleton both duplicate their years last year, and we're looking at 250 tackles between both of them. That way I can look at Big Play Slay and say, what was that?
Who has a better linebacking core?
Can you say that again?
One more time. I didn't hear you. Come
Nah,
again?
man. I hope they can. Realistically, they can duplicate their season.
Yeah.
So, dude,
One
and 250 tackles between just two people, that's outrageous.
yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And then you throw Davion in there with his speed, covering everybody and making plays too. Then
Yep.
that's a nice linebacking core right there. Be going 3-4-3. How much does it cost to be lived 20
Yep.
minutes away from the
And you
stadium?
know what? Nelson's a,
Hold on. One tree. How much does it cost to live in your area? How expensive is the housing there?
it varies. I can tell you that because I looked like 3 months ago because I was going to move from Carlisle here into Philly, actually, and it just all depends. Like I found places for 800, I found places for 12, I found them for 14, 18, 21. It just all
How
depends on what part of
many
Philly you live
bedrooms?
in. Oh, I found a 3 bedroom for 800. I found 3 bedrooms for 12. I found because I need a three, so it just varies. It all depends on what section of Philadelphia you live in. There's a lot of sections in Philly.
Where
A
Meek
lot.
Mill live at? where Millie
I
live?
have no idea.
Where Millie live at?
I have no idea.
I want to live where Millie at. He said, we got a six-pack of linebackers in Wilson, Singleton, Taylor, Bradley, Avery, and Stevenson. That's going to crack some skulls this season. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one guy, too.
Yeah.
I want to see the pads on with is that dude, my boy, Stevenson. Because I have this hunch that no one's giving him enough credit on how important he's going to be on this defense this year. I think he's a playmaker, and he's going to be a huge part of our success. Even if he's not a starter at safety or the linebacker, he's going to have his sub packages where he is going to play a lot of it. But I don't see us being in one particular defensive set any part of the year. To the point where
Yeah.
he's probably it's like when they brought in that nickel cornerback. Remember the nickel cornerback really didn't even exist back in the day too much. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a big key. No one really cared about that third string quarterback. That was just another loser on the team. But now it's
Yeah.
a huge part of your team, and people even consider the nickel a starting cornerback. And then now that's how I feel like with this guy, Stevenson. He's a rookie, yes, but look at the last couple of safeties that came out of freaking LSU, especially that Warder number 7.
Yeah.
Ballers.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I'm with you, man. I love Stevens as well, but the one guy that I am completely behind, and everybody seems to have it written off is Avery. I
yeah.
really like Avery, man. I really do, and I think he's going to surprise a lot of people and make this team. But there's a lot of people who have already wrote him off. But I promise you, he's a lot better linebacker than he is a defensive end.
And how many bedrooms that is? One Tree Rock. Is that a 3-bedroom for $750? I can do that. What up, Castro? Philly, the podcast.
Right?
This guy's on fire. Got some elite talent in the building with Castro, my guy. I need some
Yes,
of that
sir.
juice drinking, my guy. I need some of that juice.
Mr. 2K on his way to 3.
Right? He in the building. What's up, my guy? Thanks for
Key.
joining. How you doing?
Yo, real quick, I'm not sure how many's in the chat right now because I can't see that.
It says
That's him.
6.
Huh?
It says 6 right now. I think.
6? Okay.
We can go
Well, hey,
like
all 6 of you in here, I appreciate you guys. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. At 200, I am giving away that vintage Eagles blanket. You do not want to miss out on that. It's really cool, really warm, and it's nice and big. And wow, that sounded really fucking wrong after I said it.
this is Birdgang Uncensored, baby. I said laying that wood 3 times already.
That's why my wife married me. I get it now. No,
you
no, but
you
I'm
took it
done.
there.
I'm
You
done
took it
talking. I'm done. Just go like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and want to win that blanket. That's where I'm leaving it. We're good.
there. Are you sure you're good? Are
I'm
you
good.
sure?
I'm good.
Go ahead.
I don't
Keep
even want
going.
to talk anymore, bro, because I
Keep
feel
that
like it's
hot
just gonna.
energy. But yeah, this guy.
Oh shit!
Love it. Love it, man. Always a good time, man. Always a good time. He
Like I
says
told Foothills last night, I'm going to hell.
he's born the number 30. Oh yeah, he was. Gonna hit that point so they're gonna feel like they are 30 years old. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Laying that wood, my guy.
See, that's what got my mind perverted. This motherfucker's over here repeating laying the wood every goddamn sentence.
Oh, shit, man. But yeah, man. And then yeah, so let's go, everybody get out there. The link is in the description.
Yo,
Go sub my guy up. Go sub him up.
laying the wood and now this from AK, I'm weak. That's what my wife said. No, I'm just playing. I'm
Oh man,
done. I can't talk anymore. Go ahead, man. Do it. I gotta
hey,
get this perverted shit out of my head real quick.
you know, it's uncensored, I guess, you
I'm
know.
just having fun, man.
That's all we do anyways, having fun. Having a ball, man. This is our first
So,
show. Wanted to bring you guys out, let y'all see what y'all
exactly.
gonna have. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a lot more content, a lot more stuff going down. What are you saying? Foothill says, did he wear 7 to LSU, but is wearing 30 for us? He wore 7 last year for LSU, but before that, he was wearing 30, I think.
Well, see, that's why we need to trade Joe Flacco to the Colts to replace Wentz for a little bit so we can free up 7 and give it to Steven. I'm sorry, man, but I don't like Flacco wearing 7. Like,
That, that's what number he is? Oh, yeah, he
yeah,
is.
Flacco's number 7.
Yeah. I don't even hope.
And I don't like that.
That's another guy. I don't even know if he's going to make the team either. I heard Mullins
Oh,
sucks, but I've also heard Mullins is doing better than Flacco. So if he's
yep,
sucking and he's doing better than Flacco at the same time, we don't need 2 sorry ass quarterbacks on the team. Might as well give it to Mullins.
yep.
I'm liking how Jalen is doing. What y'all think? It's her season, baby. What do you mean? What we think? MVP. That's what I think. I think he's gonna be the MVP this year. That's
Who?
how high I am on Jalen.
Wait, are you talking about Jalen Hurts or Rager? We have 2 Jalen's.
Oh yeah. I kind of just took that one and ran with it.
I know, right? I was like, wait, because I know. Well, I guess it would be Hurts because Rager hasn't even played yet. I guess, right?
No, he played. He was practicing. I think yesterday or
Yes,
today.
yeah, that was like his first one, I guess. Yeah, no, dude, Hurts is awesome, man. Like, I'm just waiting because when it happens, I'm gonna be like, where were y'all at? I've been sitting here since like 3 weeks,
Yeah,
3 months before training camp started, telling you this guy was going to be good. You
I've been
know,
sitting last year, week
right?
17. Still, when he got pulled, like what the hell y'all problem pulling the guy? He could have won the
Nick,
damn game. Let's go. I knew he's gonna have an off season that's gonna make him even better, and he's ready to roll this year. He is ready. The guy is confident. The guy is
yeah,
motivated. The guy says the rent is due, and he ain't missing no payments. I believe him.
yep,
You know, not like
dude.
Daddy Food Stamp. Not like Danny Fusa. He don't got no EBT card. That fool coming straight cash.
He's gonna need those fucking food stamps once he's fired. Yo, that's oh my god. No,
That's what we're talking about. Power lift. Like what, Lane? You ain't got nothing on me. Look, super swole, super swole, and I'm still fast, and I'm still throwing the rock like a vet.
yeah.
You know, doing big things, man. It's Hurts season, baby. He doing big things. Don't worry about Hurts. Him and Devontae out here are number two. You know, that's another person too. Tua's doing really good too with Waddle. Now
Is
I
he?
think these two could be the top two duels in the league this year. Devontae and Jalen and Tua and Waddle. Even though everybody putting Waddle off because he got two other good receivers in front of him, but that don't mean shit. If fucking Tua want to throw the ball to him, if anything, that means he should be more open.
Yeah.
Waddle's fast as shit. Like I said, I wanted Waddle.
That's the only thing I hope Hurts does correct, man, is I hope he distributes the ball efficiently. Because he doesn't want to get caught too much depending on Devontae Smith. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully Nick and them, they distribute the ball properly and he's able to get some good connections with, Fulgham and Rager, and they can, build chemistry there, and that way he's not always using Devontae Smith. I don't want to be a one-dimensional passing team like we kind of felt like we were last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, it needs to go everywhere.
I think
That's what made us successful in 2017.
It's gonna be more like like how they always compare him to Marvin Harrison. Well,
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison had Reggie Wayne. Now, whether that's Rager, whether that's Watkins, whichever one of those young guys want to step it up and beat out Reggie Wayne, goddammit, do it.
Yeah.
And they had Dallas Clark. They had Dallas Clark. We got Dallas Goddard.
Yeah.
It's starting to really be real similar up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is our quarterback can throw and run.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be running touchdowns too. Don't forget about that.
That's why I wish I could get Dan Orlovsky on my show. Because after those fucking comments he made last week about Carson Wentz, I just want to kind of look at him and be like, what were you saying, sir?
Yeah.
Because he was saying we're the dumb ones for letting him go and stuff, and now he's injured. Yeah, I get it. It's not that fucking serious. Whatever. It is what it is. Who cares? He's fucking injured. That's the point. We don't look stupid anymore as much, do we? I don't feel we do. He's already fucking injured. Our quarterback isn't injured. Our quarterback's not injured yet, and I'm knocking on wood real fast. But you know what? Hey, from the start so far, it looks like we've won this one. Theirs is injured, ours is not. So
whether we get
I have nothing to complain about.
Whether we get a first or a second, if Jalen Hurts balls out this year and stays healthy, we won.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Win-win. Yeah. Whether Carson plays or don't play, hurt, no hurt. Jalen balls out, we won.
Yeah.
We won. We won. We shot that baby. Got what? You lost. You lost.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Sing it, JC.
Oh, man. But hey, man, this was our very first show. Very good episode number 1. We over an hour, 18 minutes. I would love to keep chopping it up like we always do, but you know I got things to do, my guy. And
hey, it's all good.
Close on that one. But yeah, guys, we just wanted to come out here. Are you guys doing a call-in? Notion is doing a live call-in right now. Oh, that's what's up.
That's cool.
Yeah, we start doing call-ins too.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe the next show.
I'm always down for call-ins.
Next Sunday, we're going to do a call-in to talk about our show and what you want to see in our show to make it better. How about that one, Foothills? Good reminder. That's what we're doing. So everybody next week, join us, and we will definitely be doing a call-in to celebrate the second episode of our show, Birdgang Uncensored. Call in. Be there.
And you know what? Maybe we'll even do that competition and start that competition next Sunday for our logo for this channel.
Yeah. And a logo challenge. Yeah. See, we had more people in earlier. We probably should have said that a little bit earlier. But hey,
I can't see the number of people.
I can't. On the replay, you're watching on the replay, whatever. logo challenge starting next week too. So everybody be there, be square, sign up, subscribe to my boy Eagle Uncensored. Let's get him to 200. How many did you need left, buddy?
I need 39. 39
39
subs.
more subs. Let's hit that subscribe. The link is definitely in the comments,
Description.
descriptions, in the comments, and all that stuff. So, and if
Yep.
you're on Facebook, we are both streaming. Foothills is streaming. JC Eagle Talks is streaming. I just talked to 500 today, and 500 said he might be in the group streaming too. So we are bringing the thunder to Birdgang Sports Live on Facebook. Go ahead and hit that up in your Facebook group. New platform, one big family, showing love to each other always, baby. So holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Get this guy to 200. So hopefully by next Sunday we'll be doing a drawing for his $200 blanket or 200 blanket. I'm getting amped up, you know.
Yeah.
And
It's
give me
all
the
good, man.
300 too, because I think I am 25, 6, 7 away from the big three. So let's go hit that subscribe button too for Birdgang Nation Sports Talk. We are growing too. We are all one big family. Let's keep it that way, and let's grind together and get to the top together, my guys. So
Yes,
thank you
sir.
guys for joining us on our first show. Like we said, next week we are definitely doing the blanket giveaway because I know my boy is going to be at 200 by next week because we're going to help get him there.
Oh, I'm going to be grinding.
And he's going to be grinding to get it. And then we're also going to be giving a card giveaway because I'm going to get there too. So next week we're both going to be giving out shit all show long. So make
And
sure
don't
you get
forget,
there.
this flag behind me goes at 500 subs. That's a
500
huge
subs
freaking
for the
flag
flag.
behind me.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's a
even tell you.
huge flag.
I can't even tell you what I'm giving you because I know it's a card, but I love my cards. So it's going to take me probably till next week to figure out which one I'm willing to give you guys. That's going to be great anyway because it is 300. So it's a bigger and better cards than last time, but they're definitely happening next week on our show. So once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channels. Until next time, fly, Eagles, fly. And we are out. Peace.
Peace, guys.